Hello, this is my introduction for Wednesday. I hope you're doing well and having a good morning, that you woke up on the right side of the bed, not the left side. Don't ever wake up on the left side of the bed. You always want to wake up on the right side of the bed, right? Now, this Friday is another pickup day, the last pickup day to get your last packet. And then at the very end of the school year, there'll be a turn-in day. And who knows, there might still be something to pick up. But that's when you'll be turning in all your books at the end of the year. So you still don't need to turn anything in at this. It's only for pickup. It's same time, same station, same place, between 8 and 4 on Friday, May 1st, and 8 and 12, 8 noon on Saturday, May 2nd. And I've planned a Zoom meeting for 1 o'clock on Friday also. We're going to do a show and tell, so I hope you can make it. You don't have to make it, but if you are planning to make it, keep your eye on the assignments, and on Friday morning, I will send the invitation, what you need, the link to be able to get into the Zoom meeting. It will be in the posts, but let your parents help you do that. And we need to, for that, remember our manners. Be sure you have whatever you want to show us, what toy or pet or whatever, your grandmother. You can show anything that's in your house, and have it ready. I want you to be ready to take turns. All right, let's get started on the day. I'll be starting today calling people for oral grades. If there's a special time you want me to call, today or Thursday, then let me know. You're going to remember have 2 Bible assignments. One is the preview and review. Watch that first and then watch the Bible lesson. In arithmetic, and in Bible, we're starting on this page in your Bible folder, Jesus Feeds the 5,000, and that's the Bible video from the book of John that you'll be watching. In arithmetic, you've got, my goodness, you are growing old. You're getting ready for 3rd grade. That's why you've been learning the 3 multiplication table, and you're also learning today the 3 division table. It's just backwards multiplication. So you've got some things about 1/3. And did you know that you can use the 3 multiplication table to help you divide things into thirds? Now you're going to divide this group of backpacks into thirds. Remember, you can do that using the 2 lines, having the middle and then something on the right and something on the left. And each group of the 3 has to be the same amount. And you've got some up here. We've learned how to do 1/2 of something. But now we've got not just 1/2. 1/2 of 10, you're going to know that right away, right? But we've got 1/3. So that's a little trickier, especially if they don't show you a picture. So that's where you're going to have to go on the back to the division table. And if it's 1/3 of 30, then you're going to have to find 30 divided by 3. And whatever 30 divided by 3 is, because that's like taking 30 and dividing it into 3 groups, whatever 30 divided by 3 is the same as 1/3 of 30. All right, so if you have too much trouble with that, don't worry about it. You don't have to get it today. Just give it a try, give it your best. And you're going to, of course, follow the video, and she's going to go over the answers with the seat work part 2 also. In phonics, you're working a lot on alphabetical order. There's some names of a lot of places in the national parks. So that'll be interesting to go to in classwork. On the seat work side, there's something that's a little bit tricky in section 3. It says draw hiking trails with your brown crayon to match the words with the abbreviations. Circle the words that do not have abbreviations. Well, you know what? The brown crayon is kind of fat. So you can use your pencil if you want, or you can use your brown crayon, but also your brown crayon is going to be hard to erase if you make a mistake. Now, so what they're wanting to do is, if you think of a map that has a hiking trail, you might not have known this, they use little dotted lines to represent the hiking trail on most maps that have hiking trails. Now, I've got a map behind me here that we got for Christmas because we love the Great Smoky Mountains. And so this is more like a wall decoration map. And I don't know if you can see it because you might not be so close, but there's all these little dotted lines going in all different directions. And that's all the hiking trails in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. And Mr. and Frazier and I like to look at it and say, oh yes, we've been on that one and we got up to that mountaintop and we walked along that ridge, and we have all these good memories of hiking in the Great Smoky Mountains, and hopefully we'll be able to get back there this summer too. So on your paper, you're going to make little hiking trails here. And so you're going to like take the word Mr. Okay, then you look for the abbreviation for Mr. The abbreviation for Mr. There it is. And so I'm going to go make a little, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll make a little dotted line going from the word to the abbreviation. There, can you see my hiking trail? Do you see my boots? Oh, I lost my hiking boots. And you're going to practice using proofreader's marks in section 4. So remember, SP means a word is misspelled. See how many misspelled words you can find and write little SP above it. You can pretend you're me checking someone's work. Aha, I found another misspelled word. I'm going to write SP above it. I had so much fun today proofreading your letters. You did great letters, great letters. Be sure, speaking of the letters, you are going to be copying them over for your final draft today. And the teacher in video class is going to talk to you, give you directions. So I definitely want you to listen to the class, even though you think, well, I know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna copy this over, because she has some good ideas of things that you can do to make your letter really special. So when you listen to her and you're writing your letter out very, very neatly. In fact, I didn't even give you another writing worksheet today. That's your only assignment in writing, is to copy that letter over beautifully, your very, very best. Because hopefully it's a real letter that you're going to give to somebody. We want it to look nice. And I also want your hand staying in practice because your writing test is coming up on Friday again. Annabelle, she did such a beautiful letter the first time that I actually told her it was so beautiful. No mistakes. Nothing was spelled wrong. No punctuation, capitalization errors. She set it up with all the correct indenting, the opening, the body, the closing, everything. I did not have to make one mark on her paper. So I told her she did not have to copy it over again because hers is beautiful. It's ready to go. But the rest of us, and like me, I usually need to copy things over again because I don't get it right the first time. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? And also to give you time and energy to do that final draft letter, I have not given you the writing worksheet. So please do it neatly because I do want you to submit the final letter, and I want to see that you got into your assignment and looked at the corrections I made and made changes and fixed things so that when you copy it over, it's much, much better. Last time, some of you did your letter over. I mean, you did your final draft over, and you didn't change the corrections. I don't even think you looked at the corrections I made. So I want you to look and see how I proofread it, because you're learning to proofread also. And I want you to make those corrections when you copy it over. I'm going to be looking for that. So be sure that you submit that. And that is the only thing that needs to be submitted today, is that final draft letter. And then you can let me know, give your parents time to think about it, or whoever you wrote the letter to. You can let me know maybe next week if you persuaded anybody. You're going to get to read about kittens again today. So I sent as a reward for you for working hard in your reading to hear the kitty kitty song. It's adorable. In spelling, I did not do a spelling video. I'm kind of videoed out on spelling. And I think you can copy the words for your seat work. Do them nicely. If you still don't think you know the words, you know how to drill them to yourself. You can do that. And play your favorite game in Spelling City. And in science, there's just a 4-minute video to watch. So, that's all, folks. Have a great day.